What is Titania? Titania is the newest and most large update Beast Studio has had in a very long time. It not only gives you a new map to play on, but also a new way to play the game. Let's explore what Titania has to offer. So sit back, relax, and try not to starve. So, while you're on your murderous adventures, you will get given the option to enter the Gauntlet. What does the Gauntlet do? It essentially caps your growth at 1.32. The game will automatically pause your growth. If you wish to continue growing, you have to enter the Gauntlet. To enter the Gauntlet, all you have to do is go into your character sheet and click this icon shown on screen. This will unpause your growth and you will enter the Gauntlet. Be careful entering the Gauntlet, however, as when you enter the Gauntlet, there is both benefits and debenefits. The benefits are that you can grow huge, but the downside is that your hunger drain will get worse the bigger you are. At around 2.0 growth is when the food drain becomes hard to maintain. Don't be worried, however, as you can opt out of the Gauntlet at any time. If you feel that you cannot keep the dinosaur alive, you can opt out the Gauntlet yourself back to 1.0 growth. You can see that on screen now. Sickness is a recent mechanic added in the Titania patch. You gain sickness by eating bad foods, starving, or eating negative bias plants / shrooms. When sick, you have multiple negative debuffs. Your food and water drain is harsher, your health, AP, and stamina regenerate at an extremely reduced rate, and your smelling is louder. Sickness can be cured by eating charcoal on the ground. You can find little charcoal bits like here, or giant charcoal stumps you see from fires. Once eaten, they will reduce your time you are sick by a certain amount. Once you have eaten enough charcoal or waited a long enough period, you will exit the sickness stage and enter the recovering stage. When recovering, you still suffer from the sickness effect but at a weakened state. To recover from recovery, you have to lay down, but it does naturally cure over time.
I'm in danger!
There are many dangers littered throughout Titania that can destroy your bias or your health and can lead to sickness. On screen are some of these no-no munchies, or you can eat them if you really want to. Eat the red ones, they're yummy. Go on, I dare ya. This one's more of a tipping trick. Use that big nose to smell things before you eat or check them out. It will usually give you an in-game prompt of what it is and what it does, so make sure you smell everything. Titania has brought new models into the game, as well as new ways to obtain these dietary needs and comfort bias. One of the most notable ones is the new crystal models. They now look like pop rocks. There are other things like the new coconuts, the salt rocks, and even updated bias plants. I've only shown a few, but make sure you explore Titania to see the rest. Resting is also a buff that happens in Titania. It only plays in effect at night times and drastically reduces your food and water drain. You can't spam this, however, as there is a recently rested debuff. On Titania, you'll find these pink flowers. These pink flowers are usually a sign of shelter. Knowing this is the difference between life and death. Mini shrines are a new addition to Titania. They are essentially baby versions of the major shrines you see. And to make it simple, we'll call the big shrines major shrines. Mini shrines function the same way as major shrines do, but you cannot sacrifice yourself at them. These are placed throughout Titania because of the size of the map. There are 3 mini shrines that represent the major shrines: combat, speed, and survival. While we're here, there are 6 major shrines located around the map. There's 3 on land and 3 in the water. You can sacrifice yourself at these 6 shrines. You can find 3 idols on Titania. These 3 idols represent the free AI in the game. Interacting with these idols can turn you into the AI. What? Why is there a fish here? What? It's trying to cook itself. Okay. Let's fucking! There is currently 3 AI God damn it. There are currently 3 AI in the game, that being the shoehorse crab, the Ororoceratops, and the Argonotus. All 3 of these are also playable. Summoning is a new mechanic that came with Titania. When you are a juvenile, usually below the 0.7 growth range, and are in a group with a bunch of people, you can request to be summoned. You can summon people to you, or you can go to people, but it does have a cooldown after use. The leaderboard was another feature that added to the Titania patch. This allows players to compare sizes.
Ask you a question. How big is your wiener?
Not that kind of sizes, you dirty bastards. Your dinosaur will only appear in the leaderboard if it dies. You can check the all-time growths or the monthly growths, so you can compete with other players to how big your size is.
Wiener.
And you will respect my authority. Get your ass to jail. Ow!
And that's pretty much it with the Titania patch. There's probably a lot more that I haven't just talked about, so make sure you go and look around. Join the official Bob's Discord to make sure you stay up to date. And while you're at it, why don't you join my Discord? It will help me out a lot. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed. If there's anything else I missed, make sure you leave a comment below, and I'll see you later.